Okay, so it is officially the last day of medical school after 6 long years. It's our last day in London too. We are moving out tomorrow. Last day in my Halls of residence, been there for 5 years. So it's a big day. There's a lot to think about, lots to process. But equally at the same time we're excited because we're going to be starting our jobs as doctors in July. So not too far away. So now we're just going to go hand back our books and our ID cards and everything. Just have a load of packing too. Also really want to make the most of our time, our last day in London.
So in the morning, I had my last day of theatre placement for my ear, nose and throat elective, which I was doing at UCLH. I wanted to take some time off my final day to take a walk around the UCL campus and take a final visit to the sites that had been part of my life for the last 6 years, before heading to Regent's, back to Halls to pack, and finish the day with some karaoke. I also needed to do the important task of returning my university library books, so I made sure to visit the Cruciform first, which is the home of the medical school, in preclinical years anyway. It was here where we got shepherded in as nervous first-year medical students into Lecture Theatre 1, and also where the rest of preclinical years 1 and 2 we had 9 to 5 lectures every day.
So yeah, it brings back a lot of memories. Don't come here a lot, of course, in the last clinical years because you're in hospital. So it's always quite surreal to come back here.
After a bit of nostalgic sitting, videoing for part of my UCL tour video, and returning my books, I headed over to the UCL Quad, a place where I have had some of the best memories over the last 6 years. Certainly nice ones include Freshers' Fair and celebrating the end of med school exams, but the best one was when Benedict Cumberbatch came to film The Current Wars. Finally, I headed to the relatively new student centre, a place I could almost call a second home during exam season. Certainly is the best place to study for me at UCL, but I was visiting mainly to go to the rooftop terrace for a final enjoyment of the amazing views. And after a late lunch of Korean food from the Seoul Plaza, I got the sweet chili chicken. It's very chilly. I found a nice secluded place to eat with my friends before heading to Regent's for a bit of cricket, and then back to Halls to pack, and then join the last karaoke. What a way to finish my time in London at UCL and in my Halls of residence.